Hello, Vault Dwellers, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are doing another recipe from the Fallout Cookbook in preparation for St. Patrick's Day. I was looking through the Fallout Cookbook and came across two recipes. One of them I've already done, which was the Brahmin twice baked potatoes. And this one we're doing is an Irish soda bread. I don't know, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it, not too glary. So let's get started on that. I thought these just sounded perfect. And I've never made a soda bread before, so I thought, well, this would be a good time to try. So in my bowl, sorry about the glare, guys, I've got 4 cups of flour, and I need to add in a half a cup of sugar. And we're also adding in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. So we want to get all of those in there. And we're going to add in 6 tablespoons of room temperature cubed softened butter. And those just all kind of go in there. Get rid of this. Of course, now my hands are all greasy. But we need to cut this in until it turns crumbly. You could do this on your mixer if you wanted, with a paddle attachment. But I thought I would just do it with my pastry blender. And it shouldn't take long since the butter is already at room temperature. You just want to make sure you get it all in, and it'll kind of resemble like a course meal. This is not the best of pastry blenders. I need to get a new one. I just haven't found the one I want yet. They have one that has like a blade. These have like wires, and they don't work quite as good as the blade ones do. But it gets the job done. And like I said, this should not take us very long at all. In fact, I think we're almost there. You just want to make sure you keep the flour in the bowl and get your butter crumbled up. Let me grab a knife here. Get all that off there. Sure we get all the big chunks out of there. I think that is good enough. Now I've already got my oven preheating to 350 degrees. So that is done for us. And then our next step is... Oh no, I forgot to grab eggs. How many eggs do I need? 1 egg. Let me grab an egg real quick. I'm sorry about that. Alright, I've got my egg. We need 1.5 cups of, wait a minute. Do I want that in next? No. Next, I want to add in a cup of raisins. And by doing this before you put your liquids in, the flour will kind of coat the raisins and prevent them from clumping and having like one bite that's nothing but raisins. And we also need a half a cup of dried cranberries. That looks good. Alright, let me get this stuff out of my way. Somewhere around here. Aha! Let me just get those mixed in a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Now we can add our liquid in. And that is 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And our 1 egg. And you want to be careful, whoa, not to get any shells in there, which there's not. It's just everywhere. There we go. Alright, let me beat that egg up a little bit there. And now all we got to do is get this all mixed up until it comes together. It said to use a whisk, but honestly, everything is going to clump up in the middle of your whisk, and you're going to have a big dry ball of dough or powder in the middle. So I kind of like to use either a wooden spoon or my rubber scraper here, just until we get it nice and formed together. Now this is a no-knead bread. It's almost like a quick bread. There's no yeast in it or anything, so we don't have to let this rise. As soon as we get it all combined, if I can here, it will go straight into the pan and straight into the oven. Off of there. Make sure we get everything well mixed in. Honestly, this feels like it needs more liquid than what it's calling for, but I think we're getting there. Ugh. I tell you what, this one's going to give you a workout. There we go. I think we're getting there. Looks like it. Alright, let me get this knocked down here. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. We still got a little bit dry on the bottom there. You know what? I am not afraid to add a tad bit more buttermilk to this. Just because I really think it needs it. Because it's saying this dough should be a wet dough. And right now this dough feels very dry. Yeah, just a tad bit more here. I don't want to get too ambitious with it though. But we do want all our flour mixed in, so there we go. That's better. Still just a little bit more. Yeah, there's like no way a whisk would have worked with this. I don't know what they were thinking when they were making the cookbook here. But it's coming along. Alright, let me, I think that got it. So I think I added probably about an extra tablespoon of buttermilk. No more than 2. I just kind of, as you saw, I just eyeballed it in. But I think that is good to go. Make sure I check this side. Yep. Alright, now this goes straight into a, it said a 9-inch buttered cake pan, but I don't have a 9-inch, so I'm going to go ahead and just use a 10. And it should still come out fine. It'll just, I'll have to adjust my baking time. And it's going to be a little flatter than if it was in a 9-inch. So let's get this dumped in to here, maybe. There we go. And we're going to kind of just pile it up. Now it's going to spread a little bit as it bakes. But we still want to keep it kind of in a ball shape, because most Irish soda breads are round. It's kind of their signature. And let me grab another knife here. Get all this off my scraper. There we go. Let me see if I can just get that out just a little bit more. Just so we're kind of near the edges. There we go. Again, let me do that. And then it says to put an X in the top of the bread. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there we go. I'll go over this side as well. Alright. Now let's get this in the oven. There we go. And we are going to bake this for 1 hour in a 350-degree oven, and I will see you when it's done. Alright guys, I have got the bread out of the oven, and after letting it sit for about 10 minutes on the pan to cool enough to touch it, I put it over here on my wire rack to let it cool for a good 45-50 minutes before we cut into it. So let's cut in. It smells really good. Looks good. I'm gonna try and cut into this. It's a little, or very crusty on the outside. Probably should have got my cutting board out. But there we go. Looks pretty good. Smells really good. And there you have it. Our very crumbly soda bread is done. Put this down my sink. So we've got our bread here, and let's give it a little taste. It's actually pretty good. I think it could have cooked maybe about 5-10 minutes less than what I let it cook for. I went ahead and did the whole hour. But it is still very good. I hope you guys try these recipes out and let me know if you do. If you guys like these videos, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. I love hearing from all you guys. If you would like to be added in on the, excuse me for a minute. Yeah, always somebody in the peanut gallery, I tell you. But if you guys would like to get your cooking videos added in on our playlist, JPick Death and my channel playlist for gamers and geeks cooking, let me know down in the comment section. If you've already got your video done and up on your channel, leave me a link to your video and I will go and check it out and we will get those added to the list. And as always, I've been Fall Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.